You feel like summertime. You took this heart of mine.
Hey classy crew, I'm Carly and I go to MTSU and you're watching Stay Classy by Jazzy. Bum 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 bum.
Bonjour mes amis, je m'appelle Jasmine and welcome back and welcome to my channel, Stay Classy by Jazzy. I am taking down my hair. I did a braid out and I had my hair braided out for like 2 days. I'm about to take them all down. But I've been asking some of you guys like what kind of videos you like to see from me, and a lot of my friends said, how do you seem to balance school, being an RA, having a social life, and YouTube all at the same time? And so I thought I'd just kind of chit chat with you guys about, you know, how I've been able to, you know, keep it all together, keep sane, stay blessed and not stressed. But let's be honest, I've been stressed too. It's just that I don't show it like on social media or anything like that. So yeah, so I'll just be chatting with you guys about that while I take down my hair, and hopefully by the end of this we'll have a bomb looking twist out. First of all, I want to say, how are you guys doing? How has the semester been for you? Like, feel free to comment that down below. I really want to know genuinely like how you guys have been feeling. I know talking to my friends who started college for the first time this semester, they're like, oh my gosh, it's so much harder than I thought. And I'm like, yes ma'am, yes ma'am. To be honest, this has been my hardest semester so far in terms of just like balancing everything, because it's a lot. I'm a full-time student this year just like I was last year, and like I will be my junior and senior year. So, you know, we're always like doing homework, and even if you're not a full-time student, you're always busy with work. I'm also an RA, so this is my first year, and so there's a lot more things that I have to do in addition to being a full-time student, and then also maintaining my YouTube channel, because I put this kind of like standard on myself that I want to upload once a week, every Sunday, and I've done pretty well with that for this past year. There's been a couple Sundays where I missed it, but for the most part I've been pretty consistent, which I'm really proud of myself of. Also this lighting. There you go. Let's get to the main point, what I'm trying to talk about, which is how do I stay sane in college? The first thing that I really like live by are to-do lists. I live by to-do lists. This is what my plan looked like in August during moving week. Okay, all this is like moving weekend schedule and all that stuff. This is what a to-do list looked like for my Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I broke it down based on what I want to do each day. This is what my October schedule looks like, with all these different like duty shift for being an RA, to like a bar taco event that I went to early in the month, to other things. And then on Fridays I have like a desk shift where I solely just make a to-do list of what I want to do for the weekend, and it kind of gets me organized for like all the homework that's due on Monday and like all the assignments I have to do for the week coming ahead. Like I try to get ahead, but doesn't mean it always happens. It's the best way for me to keep sane, I'm telling you. If I didn't have to-do lists, I would forget a ton of things and I would not be the student that I am today. And I think it's just really rewarding when you can check off something off of your to-do list. Like checking a box is just equivalent to eating chocolate to me somewhat. Another thing to go along with my to-do list is having a planner, like having a physical planner like this, where it's already made for you, structure, and you just gotta fill it in, which is really nice. And I got this from TJ Maxx and it started to fall apart, so I need to buy a new one. And then if you're like, I want to be more creative, I want more flexibility, some people also bullet journal. So I've tried bullet journaling before, and I tried it for a month and I just felt like it was way too much. So maybe I'll try it again next year or later in the year and like make it more college friendly, which is like shorter and more structured to a college student schedule. But this is what example of what my May calendar looked like. So I made it myself, and it was actually really cute. Like when I took the time to actually make it, it was fun, it was therapeutic. I had like a growth tracker for my YouTube channel right here. I crossed off some different things that I had. This is the area for me for reminders, because I'm scatterbrained, so I forget things if I don't write it down. And then I had a little quote and everything. Another thing that I do to help me keep sane and keep track of like balancing school, this one's more geared towards social life, but I try to make time to where I hang out with friends. And what I mean by that is like my Fridays are pretty free because my weekends are pretty busy. So I take those evenings to kind of hang out with my friends, and we do really low-key stuff. So most of the time we go to someone's place and we watch a movie, or eat dinner and then go watch a movie at someone's place, or Netflix. Like right now my current favorite show is The Good Place. Season 3 is on. I fell asleep on the first episode just because I was tired, not because it was boring, but I'm gonna watch it again. Also comment down below, what's your current favorite Netflix series right now, or if you have a Netflix series that I should check out. I'm always looking for new ones once I get a chance to actually watch Netflix and I'm not doing homework. But basically what I'm trying to say is making room for my schedule to hang out with my friends, because freshman year I was an RA, so I had more time to just, like, if I wanted to hang out with my friend, I'm like, yes, I can hang out with you because I'm free. But now I have desk shifts and duties and other things, and so there's times where I can't hang out with my friends. And so making that intentional time to spend with them, even if something just like eating dinner or going on a walk or something like that, that has helped strengthen my friendships a lot. And I would highly recommend just the little things, even if just like FaceTiming them. Which leads me to another tip, just it's okay to say no. And what I mean by that is just like, if you know you're busy and you have a paper to coming up, but your friends are like, let's go do this or whatever, say no. Don't say yes, because you know you're going to regret it if you say yes, and you know you have a paper that you haven't started that's due tomorrow, and you're going to be up to what, 1 or 2 in the morning, all because like I'm trying to balance my friendship with schoolwork. But that's not balancing, because you're giving more time to your friendships than you are your schoolwork, and you just want it to be even. So schedule time to hang out with your friends, but also know that it's okay to say no when you know that you need to dedicate that time that you want to spend with your friends doing schoolwork. And here's a compromise. If you have work to do, but you want to hang out with your friends, study together. Not saying that I'm always good at balancing friendship and schoolwork, because sometimes I give too much to my school and not enough to my friends, and then vice versa. So it's a learning curve that you just keep adjusting as you go along. YouTube. So I actually been blessed with my schedule this semester with the fact that I have a good portion of my mornings for the most part that are free. What I'm trying to say is, with those blocks of free time in the morning or in between classes, I usually try to squeeze some time in for filming. I only have one window in my room, and the light goes out really quickly, especially now that it's fall, and so I use natural lighting when I film. So I try to take advantage of that natural light whenever I can, or else I'm kind of like, you know, screwed. Another thing that I do is I use an app on my phone called Trello, and I'll show you real quick. It's an organization app where you can just kind of organize different things. So I have like a to-do list of videos that I want to make, and then I have like videos that I've done, and I just kind of highlight with it purple, and then I have video ideas that I want to create in the future, and it just helps me organize. Well, that's one way that I like to keep track of what videos. Another thing that I do is I like to write down what videos I want to make in my calendar, which I'm actually going to do a little bit later for the month of November. So I know, like, okay, this Sunday I said I want to make this video, so let me go ahead and film it so I can edit it and have it ready for Sunday. Now, I'm not the best at editing throughout the week because I am so busy with work, and so usually I'll edit on a Friday evening, Saturday evening, or maybe throughout the day, and then also Sunday, almost up until the time I actually export my video, which is kind of sad. I'm trying to do better with that. I want to do better where I'll film throughout the week or on a Friday or whatever, and then edit hardcore on like a Friday evening or a Saturday, because my Saturdays are pretty free until the evening times when I have desk shift. So that's one way I try to balance YouTube with school life, just making sure that in those pocket of free times that I have in my schedule, I use that time intentionally to film like I am now. The last thing I want to leave you with before I go is give yourself grace. Every day is a new day. Not every day is going to be perfect, and not every day you're going to be productive. You're not going to find your friends quickly on your first year, first semester, and maybe you do. It's just it's a trial and error kind of period of college where you're trying to find who you are as a college student and young adult, but also finding your new friends away from your friends from high school. You know, if it's something that you're passionate about, YouTube is something that I'm passionate about. Maybe you're blogging or performing or writing songs or singing or acting, working out, whatever you do. If it's something you're passionate about, you're going to find time to do it. And so that's what I do. I'm passionate about YouTube, so I find time to do it. Keep a to-do list. Do whatever you need to do to keep yourself organized. Highly recommend it. That's how I really, truly stay sane in college. I think I'm done with my braid out. Before I go, I wanted to leave you guys with a quick quote that I found on Pinterest. Good things take time. So finding a balance between finding authentic and great relationships or friendships, finding the balance between school and other extracurricular activities, or even just YouTube or whatever passion project you have. It's going to take time, but it's going to be worth it. So it took time for me to actually find a way for me to balance filming videos with my schedule and classes and doing homework, and it took time for me to find balance, and I'm still finding balance. I'm not perfect, so my scale always tilts, you know, my scale tilts this way and that way, but it took time, and it's still taking time, and it will take time for me to balance all these things together, but it's doable. That's the big biggest thing I want to say to you guys is that it's doable. And one last thing, I kind of want to show you guys my outfit before I go because I'm kind of proud of it. It's this dress from Old Navy. It's just a black and white striped dress. I have this army green jacket from Forever 21 that's just kind of going over it so I won't get cold because sometimes the classroom's cold. And then I have these little pink shoes you guys saw in my A Week of Outfits video, which I'll link up above up here. They're from Steve Madden, but they're actually, well, they're Steve Madden, but they're from TJ Maxx or Marshalls. I think it's Marshalls though. But that's it. I really got to get going. I need to grab a to-go lunch before I go to my 2 o'clock class. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And you can do this. We can do this. Good things take time. We're going to find balance one day at a time. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a nice little thumbs up. And if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe to my channel with the red button below that says subscribe so you can officially join the Classy Crew, which is the community that I'm building here on this channel. And if you haven't already, go ahead and ring that little bell too right next to the subscribe button so you can get notified exactly when I upload new content. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I will see you back here next Sunday. Don't forget to stay classy, Classy Crew. Bye.